Good morning. How are we doing this fine Thursday? I'm headed off to work, and I did not know you could park on the sidewalk like that. But okay. I feel like I'm the Sith Lord on Star Wars. But green hoodie instead of a black hoodie. I just feel like that. But, okay. This is a hypothetical, big time hypothetical. Holy crap, gas is $4.99. Glad I got it the other day. That's a little too much. How dare the government. Anyways, that wasn't the question. Wasn't the statement. This is a very, very big hypothetical statement slash kind of true facts that I'm gonna spit for you. Not rapping or anything like that, because I can't do crap like that. Yeah, alright. But this is gonna go on multiple social media platforms, so hopefully this gets to somebody. Possibly somebody in the state of Michigan. And some of the stuff I did not know until I learned recently through the grapevine. I know somebody that collects SSI or SSD or whatever it is for 3 people. Not adults. But you know, not adults. The other people. The other non-adult people. And those 3 people, I don't think should get SSI or SSD at all. Because those 3 said people are all capable of doing anything, but one's on so many damn meds. Last time I knew. One doesn't even need to be on it besides his mentality. He's probably all jacked up because of the other adult. And the third one looks just fine. So their guardian or their adult in their life somehow, some way cheated on filling out paperwork or something. My other thing is how do you go from owning a business that was either a hotel or like a halfway house or something like that, and different county, allegedly under somewhere of their family's name or someone else's family name, somehow, some way, I don't know. I don't know exactly the whole thing about that. And owning it or whatever, or by owning it or land contract or whatever, anything like that, for over 1.5 years, and somehow, some way, allegedly burnt down by accident, and you collected money and you don't tell the state about it. Same thing with the SSI and SSD, but all this has to do with something else. I'm gonna get to it. And I've made little videos like this before in the past, but someone just gave me the idea to make a big full video on it, so that's what I'm doing. And I can't get in trouble because I'm not saying the person's name, so they can come after me all they want. But and then have all the sediment. I don't know the exact amount of this said sediment of this said building that hypothetically, allegedly burnt down, and left it like that for months and months, where it has to be cleaned up, and you still haven't cleaned up. And possibly there could be repercussions for that. Then somehow, some way, you own 3 houses, or did own 3 houses, well, 2 houses and a trailer, somehow, some way, but sold one of them, but I don't know if you actually sold it, but you own, or somehow own a trailer that you are claiming is renting and you get paid by rent from the people that live there? And how do you not claim that for on taxes and such? And also, how do you own almost just a $250,000 house in said town outright and destroy their yard, and somehow, some way, the state approves you to get a new roof, from what I heard allegedly? Also, how do you not report to DHS and FOC if you don't know those 3 letters or those 6 letters for each of those places? Then you don't know what I'm talking about. So if you want to listen, that's fine. Not report your income from all those people, and how somehow, some way, have said lawyer be on your side, and somehow have you both, said person and said lawyer, somehow, some way, find a loophole or something around paperwork to make it look like you don't make anything. So how do you get away with all this? And how do you work 30 to 50 hours and make way more than I know you do, and somehow, some way, still get around the system, allegedly and hypothetically? And that I have to pay almost $600 in child support, and on top of all that, you go to all these vacations and spend all this money that you say you don't have, according to paperwork and loopholes and allegedly and all this fun stuff. So how do you get away with all this stuff without getting caught in a fraud situation, in a way? I don't know. I work 2 jobs. Yeah. A lot of people know I work 2 jobs because I can't go into detail about something that is an ongoing situation. But it has to do with somebody that I know that screwed another person over. And that's, in my opinion, all of what I'm saying has to do with some kind of fraud or something. Backlash from the state, payment back. I don't know, jail time, possibly prison time. I don't know the whole situation. I don't know the specifics. Like some other people out there that probably know a little bit more than I do. But anytime the said person tries to use any of my videos, I don't say their name or another person's name, because I can't get around it. Even though what I'm saying may or may not pertain to said person or another said person. Oh yeah, and by the way, how do you own a business, get burnt down, then months later have your co-person, I believe it is a co-person, I don't know for sure, somehow, some way, I haven't seen the said or heard of said person in a long time. So how you go from a business going down and they said the other person go away? And also, how is it fair that on said people out there in the world that can cheat the tax system somehow too, when you go to file taxes on more than 1 kid, actually more than 3 kids possibly, because there's a lot of people out there that do that, and get more money back? And how can people get away with, if, say, hypothetically, if you're married for like 7 months, or 8 months, or even probably 9 months, just to get past that, like over the hump when you pay taxes or whatever, and you say hypothetically you divorce for the next 6 months or whatever, and when taxes hypothetically come around, and after taxes you get remarried, hypothetically, how's that fair and how's that not hypothetically fraud? In my opinion, it probably is, but I don't know 100% sure, because I don't know how fraud works. Or do I? I don't, actually. But when I see stuff like this, I think it could possibly might be fraud. But I could be wrong. But there's lawyers out there that know the laws, and there's this judges and big wigs out there that know the laws better than I do. Way better than I do. So what I've been saying is probably could be all wrong about the situation. I don't know for sure. But if you want to let me know, you can. If not, you don't have to. You don't have to watch all this. But I know the last like minute and a half probably won't be on one app because it'll only go 10 minutes. So yeah, have a good one.